Typically, it's because they don't actually really realize what good selling is. And I understand why, because a lot of the time they've had some very bad sales experiences, or they've watched some really dodgy sales movies. But the truth is, if you actually know what selling really is, you don't avoid it. In fact, you love it. And what selling really is selling is serving. Because what you're doing is you're trying to understand a client's problem or challenge or goal, and you're trying to help to see if your product or service can actually help them with that problem, challenge, or goal. Like, what's wrong with that? What's sleazy with that? What's bad with that? But the problem is that most people don't think in that way. And the second thing is people are a little bit too worried about rejection and how they look like, and so they do things like they don't want to push, they don't want to come across as looking bad or too pushy, when really that's all about them. That's not about the client. Sometimes the client needs that help. Sometimes they need a little bit of a push over the line. So typically it's because they've got a bad relationship with selling, a little bit too involved in not getting rejected or what other people think of them. And when you get better in those two areas, typically you start actually loving selling because you realize it's serving.